welcome back and thanks for taking the time to join me. I'm going to tell you a wee red snatcher pattern. It's a good wee pattern now to have in your box. All season round, you know, middle dropper. It's always sort of way worked well for me. Now, I'm going to tie it on a Kamasan B100 hand hook. So this is a B110 grubber hook. It's a heavy wire, heavy gauge wire on this hook, and this is a size 10. It ties down to a size 14, maybe even a 16. The thread we're going to use is the Uni thread 80 in red. So we'll just come in the way. We'll just get our thread started behind the eye of the hook. I'm just going to run my thread down sort of way till I'm in line with the point of the hook. The rib, you could use oval gold tinsel, oval silver tinsel. I'm just going to use a wire. This is the ultra wire in hot yellow. Just like the wire will just helps the fly last a wee bit longer. And the hot yellow with its colour contrast will set out against the red body. I'm just going to work the thread down the shank of the hook, tying in the wire for a rib, just until we sort of get to the bend about there. Now the dubbing, I'm going to use an Antron dubbing, and this is just bring it closer to the camera, this is the Antron dubbing dispenser box from Vineyards. Now you just need a wee tiny pinch of this stuff, you don't need too much Antron. Slide that up. Then once we get it anchored onto the hook, we can stretch it out as we go. Just get another wee bit. Like I say, just small amounts of the Antron. You just sometimes when you're starting to tie flies, you just go a wee bit crazy with the dubbing, just wee small amounts. Now the body hackle and the front hackle, this is a metz grade 2. You can see it there, it's stamped on the back, grade 2, and just in ginger. And I've just taken off one of the more lighter coloured feathers towards the bottom of the cape. Just offer this up to the hook. Just come around with a couple of nice tight turns. Then you can come in, trim away the excess stem. Then you're looking to just palmer this down the body. Now the turns of hackle's up to you. 4 or 5 turns should be plenty. If you like it more bushier, just keep your turns closer together. Now once you get down to here, just keeping a hold of the stem. The remainder of the hackle then just come around with your wire, and you're looking 4 or 5 turns of the wire up the body. Sweep everything back that wants to go forward, bring your wire in front, then just come in nice and tight. I'm going to work this thread down to the eye of the hook, catching in the wire, just to help the fly last a wee bit longer. Then you can come in, you can break away the stem of the hackle at the back. Drop the cape on the floor, bring that back up. Just going to work my thread back up to where we caught the hackle in. Then we're going to come back in just with another wee tiny drop of the Antron. Just build up a wee thorax at the back here, bring it to the front. Now I'm going to just put on, like, give an impression of wing buds if you like. This is just Goose bats in white. Now just take 2 off, just select your 2, come in, trim those away. Now just going to keep them together here. I'm just going to shape them. So what I do is just cut up and then just trim down, just to give you a bit of shape. I want these to be a wee bit more prominent than what I would usually put on. Usually just put them on the way they come straight off the quill, or the stem, sorry. Now, just getting them lined up on my hand. Just going to offer them up to the hook. Just come in and just hold them onto the side of the hook. Then just come around with nice tight turns, good half a dozen turns or so. See what way you're sitting. Right, I'm happy enough with that. So just keep your thread tight. We're letting your thread go at this point, and you can break away the excess of the goose bats. Then just bring my thread back down to the eye of the hook, and then back up again. Now we're not looking too bad. We're looking grand. Now I'm just going to get one of the feathers at the bottom of the metz cape, more darker red game colour if you like. I'm going to tie this in at the base of the feather, just there. A couple of turns heading down towards the eye, fold the stem back, working the thread back up over the stem and break away the stem, and then we're just going to put on a couple of turns. Yet again, it's up to you how heavy you like to dress the fly. Put in more turns if you wish. Two's going to be enough for me here. Just to there. Fill that around with my thread. Just get another turn in, then just whip everything back, meaning the stem or the tip of the hackle here, and any fibres, just pull it back. Just work your thread back up. You want a decent head on the fly, keeping your thread tight. You can break away the stem of the hackle. Then come straight in with your whip finishing tool and throw in a whip finish. Pull your thread tight, trim that away. Just going to come in and just take away the wee bit of the hackle at the back. And there you go, guys. That's just a wee straightforward snatcher pattern. They don't have to be anything fancy. Now, like I say, works for me on the middle dropper, so it does. So I'll just get a wee bit of varnish just to finish off the head of the fly. Just right the whole way right round. Now I'll let that dry, and then I'll hit that with another coat of varnish. Just make sure that the eye's clean. Nothing worse than getting out than you haven't cleaned the eye correctly. So there you go, guys. That's maybe one that you just could try now, or maybe tie a few up for next season. But look, give it a go, and hopefully you can catch you a few fish. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. I really appreciate it. If you like the wee videos that I'm putting together and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Helps the wee channel grow. And until next time, guys, please stay safe and tight lines.